and welcome to our first Lord of the Rings LCG Progression Style Series game. I am your host Patrick, along with my co-host Matt.
How's it going, guys?
And today we are going to be playing a Passes Through Mirkwood, the first quest in the core set. We have it set up. I've added our Forest Fighter and Old Forest Road to the staging area, and then I'm going to be running a Tactics and Lore deck with Legolas, Gimli, and Bearvor. And you, Matt?
I'm going to be running Spirit and Leadership with Aragorn, Eowyn, and Eleanor, and mostly focusing on questing.
Right, with me and mostly on combat. And we have put some restrictions on our cards for this progression series. We're going to be sticking to 3 core sets and the first cycle of cards, the Mirkwood cycle. And
alright, you ready to get started?
I am. I'm going to keep my hand even though I have 3 quick strikes. I do have a couple of eagles and a thing, so I think I'll hold on to it.
And I'm going to keep my hand as well. I just made it visible to you as well if you want to take a look at it.
Okay, cool. Hey, you got a Northern Tracker. They do exist. Kind of a little inside joke.
Yeah.
Matt and I play together a lot, and it seems like the Northern Tracker never comes up. I swear we could play 6 in his deck and still wouldn't see him sometimes.
Alright, so moving on to the first part of the quest. We have to get 8 progress tokens to move on to the next stage in this quest.
Yeah, that's correct. Do you need any card draw right now, Matt?
I think I'm okay at this point in time.
Okay, well then I'm going to save Bearvor to the end of the round then. I'm playing the 1 eagle, then I'm just going to stay out of the quest.
I'm not going to play anything this round, I don't believe.
Actually,
I'm just going to commit.
On second thought on that, since I'm first player, I realized the Old Forest Road allows us to ready a hero, so I'm going to send Gimli to the quest, expecting to unexhaust him before combat.
Sounds good. Alright, you ready for the cards?
I am. We got 6, 8 in, and 3 up there, so we should be good.
Alright, since we're playing with 2 players, we're going to put 2 cards in the staging area. And our first card is deal a damage to each exhausted character. So, with the current setup, I think this is actually okay for us because Gimli just gets stronger with damage, so I'm not actually going to cancel that effect.
Yeah, if you don't care about 1 damage going on your heroes.
And the next one is Necromancer's Pass. When we travel there, the first player must discard 2 cards from his or her hand at random to travel there. Okay. So we got 5 threat up in the staging area. Or, sorry, 7, I can't count. 6, I really can't count. And how much do we have committed here?
We have
Looks like 8
committed. And I will pitch one of my quick strikes to give Eowyn a +1 boost.
Okay, I kind of like the cards in my hand, so I'm actually not going to pitch anything currently.
Okay.
Alright, so we passed by 3, so I put 3 progress tokens on the quest. And now we go to the travel phase, so we'll go to the Old Forest Road so that way Gimli can unexhaust.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. And then I will bring down that Forest Spider.
Alright, and deal a shadow card to it.
Gimli will block, try to put some more damage on him.
And no shadow effect on the shadow card, so it's just going to be the straight 3 damage of the Forest Spider.
I'm really glad that Caught on the Web came up as a shadow card. It's nice to see that go away without an effect.
Yeah.
Really, Gimli has 2 shields, so he takes 1 point of damage. He's now swinging for 4. Legolas will swing for 3 at the Forest Spider to deal 2 damage.
Okay, sounds good.
And now we're at the end of the round. I can use the card draw, but I don't need it. If you need it,
I don't need it this round. So you go ahead and take.
all right, I'm ready for the next round.
I'm gonna play the Celebrian Stone on Aragorn.
All right, and I'm going to play one Vassal of the Windlord, and then I'm going to hold back and try to play the Citadel Plate on the next turn.
And I'm actually gonna play my Northern Track.
Okay, then this round I am. Well, do you need card draw on that? I guess I could commit Baragor. I don't really need any cards at the moment.
I do not need card draw right now. I have a pretty good hand.
Okay, I would like to go for Support of the Eagle. That is one card I'm missing. But how much we have? What we have 3 up there, and how much do you have committed?
I got 7 going in.
So we're probably breaking even right now. I wonder if I should commit a little progress on this.
I would put Baragor in, give us 2 more, and then we could discard if we need to.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good to me.
Alright, Northern Trackers have a response after they commit to a quest. Place 1 progress token on every location that's in the staging area, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you ready for encounter cards?
I am. That's going to be a nice way to get rid of that Necromancer's Pass without suffering the travel effect.
Alright, first card, Enchanted Stream. While Enchanted Stream is active location, players cannot draw cards. And Dogeldor Orcs. When revealed, the first player, which is me, chooses 1 character currently committed to a quest. Deal 2 damage to that character. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Do we want to get rid of this and get something else? I think that's probably a safe bet.
Okay, if you don't mind actually doing that, assuming you have a test of will, right? I have self-preservation in my hand, and it'll allow you to heal 2 points of damage from an attached character.
Oh, okay. That is perfectly fine then. I'll just put the damage on Aragorn.
I've added you visible to my hand too. I realize I did not do that at the beginning of the game. as well.
Alright, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the staging area, and we have 9 committed, so it's going to be 2 progress. And progress goes on the active location first before the quest.
Then I'm going to pitch Quick Strike so we can get rid of active location.
Alright, sounds good. And with the current quests that are up there, I think we just leave the locations up there since I have a Northern Trackers. What do you think?
Yeah, since they both have negative travel effects, well, one's active and one's travel, I agree with you. So the Northern Tracker take care of them. We will not suffer the negative sides.
Alright, these orcs are going to come down. I can take the orcs if you want, or you can take them. What are your thoughts on this?
If you want to block with Eleanor, I guess I can then kill the orcs with Legolas.
That sounds like a plan to me. I get a shadow card first since I'm first player. So Eleanor will block the orc. Ooh, shadow effect. Raise defending player's threat by 4. So my threat goes up by 4. And no damage happens to Eleanor because she has 2 shields and the orcs have 2 attacks.
And again, we got rid of the big nasty spider as a shadow card. Any player must choose and discard one attachment he controls. Well, that's going to whip. Luckily, I not played the Citadel plate yet.
Alright, and we'll go to attacks now. I'll choose to attack the Dogador Orcs. Legolas will join in and kill.
Yeah, now you do not have an unexhausted character, right? So you will not be able to start the attack, but I can target him.
Oh, you can target him even if I don't start the attack?
Right, because I have ranged. So how that will work is, let's say you have an unexhausted character, right? And then you could target the NPC that you're engaged with. Then I could assist you. It won't count as a target for me. And then when it goes to my turn, if I'm able to ready that character, I can then attack again. That's what makes range really nice.
That's awesome.
Right.
So we'll trigger the response effect of Legolas now that he's engaged a creature and destroyed an enemy. We'll place 2 progress tokens on the quest.
Okay, sounds good. And then we're starting to get caught up with the encounter deck, so I'm not gonna remove one of the vassals from the game. Spider live this round, try to kill it next round.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, so I'll play Self-Preservation on Aragorn. And Citadel plate on Gimli. He's going to be beefy 9 hit points now.
I'm going to go ahead and play Eomund, and since I have Celebrian Stone on Aragorn, actually counts as Spirit as well, and I actually forgot to add that extra 2 from Celebrian Stone into our quest progress, so we actually should have 2 more points on our...
Oh, cool.
You ready for questing?
I am. I think this time I'm not going to stay all the way out.
Alright, I have 11 commit.
What a jump. That sounds good. Then we have 5 forward. That's right, one's going to move. So there's only 2 thread up there.
Alright, encounter card 1, Orcs again, so you'll deal 2 damage to one of your characters at this point.
It's going to whip because I did not commit.
Oh, that's correct. Alright, and Mountains of Mirkwood. Alright, reveal the top part of the encounter deck and add it to the staging area in order to travel here. After Mountains of Mirkwood leaves play as an explored location, each player looks at the top 5 cards of their deck for 1 card and adds it to their hand, then shuffle the rest of their cards back in their owner's deck.
Another great Northern Tracker situation where we can ignore the negative side of traveling. If we want to wait 3 turns, and then we can search the top 5 cards of our deck for free.
Yep, so we have 6 threat in the staging area. I've committed 11 to the quest, so we're definitely going to move on to the next stage here. And this stage has only 2 progress needed. It says when you defeat this stage, proceed to one of the 2 chosen path stages at random. Alright, so we'll move on to engagement check. And I will go ahead and engage these orcs again.
Okay.
And you get your shadow card first this time.
Yeah, so Gimli will block the spider.
Defending player must choose and discard 1 attachment he controls.
That's so unfair.
That's unfortunate.
Bye-bye, Citadel plate. Luckily it does not kill Gimli.
Alright, and Eleanor will... No shadow effect, so she will take no damage.
Oops, to grab the card for some reason. So Legolas will kill your orcs, and thus progressing this past stage 2.
Alright, and now at random we'll choose one of the following quests. Random number is 1, so we will take Don't Leave the Path. Alright, when revealed, each player must search the encounter deck and discard pile for one spider card of his choice and add it to the staging area. The players must find and defeat Ungoliant's spawn to win this game.
And we know where he is. He was in as a shadow card. Pull him out of the discard pile.
Alright, and then we'll choose one other spider card of choice. What do you want to get here? You want to get a forest spider or...
Hey, a forest spider, and there was a king spider too, right? I can't remember which one would be better for
Yeah,
us.
there's a king spider. When revealed, each player chooses and exhausts one character, and it has 3 attack, 1 defense. I think the king spider is probably the better one to take, actually.
Yeah, if you don't mind exhausting a character. So I can exhaust one of my vassals too. So I think so as well.
Well, this is still in the same stage, so our characters will unexhaust. Remember, this is at the end of the engagement stage before the refresh phase.
Well, yeah, this is combat, but we still have to suffer the winter build. So one of the vassals is exhausted. But then you're already exhausted, right? So now we go on to attacks. I'm thinking since we have now the spawn, we're both over 32 threats, so we're going to have to fight it in the King Spider next turn. I'm going to go ahead and use my other vassal to finish off the Forest Spider, and then I will lose the vassal.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Brevor to draw 2 cards, hopefully get a jump blocker. No jump blocker. I did pull a Gandalf, but I don't have the resources to pay for him next turn.
I think we're going to be okay here.
I'm going to save my resources this turn. I had a feint and a quick strike in my hand. I'm going to save my resources for those. Then all we have to do is kill the spawn, right? So, survive the attacks and kill the spawn.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he has 9, so I'll have to do 11 damage total. Let's see, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have exactly enough right now to kill the spawn.
If I had a way to allow one of your heroes to unexhaust, would that help you out?
It would probably help you out because you took like the King Spider, for example. I could commit to the quest, I guess, and then use that to unexhaust them. I think we're gonna kill the spawn either way because I can feint the spawn and then kill it. So we're gonna win this turn. Maybe we just have to. The only thing we really need to worry about right now is threading out or not surviving attacks.
Alright, I think we'll be fine then.
Okay. There's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Brett up there with 2 cards to come, so we're probably going to be at 13 Brett.
Alright, I have 11 committed, and then we also have the opportunity to discard cards.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and commit for 2. I don't think card draw.
Well, don't forget, my northern trackers are removing the enchanted stream.
Oh yeah, so on average we'll be at 11. I still think I should commit her though, just to make sure that we're not threading up.
Actually, can you save her for when we go to combat?
Okay.
And then potentially let me draw a card if I need to.
Okay, I'll do that then. I'll just leave her ready.
Alright, here we go. Forest Spider. And each player discards all event cards in his hand.
Okay, I'm gonna have to cancel that one way or another because I would lose my thing.
Alright, I will have Eleanor exhaust to cancel that when revealed effect of the treachery card.
Oh no! At least no one's gonna die though.
Actually, if Ehilmund did die, that would be excellent, because when he dies, all my Rohan characters unexhaust.
Yeah, that
I guess that's only AOA.
Yeah, but still. That's a blocker and attacker.
Alright, so it looks like we got 2, 4, 7, 8, 9 up there. I committed 11, so we proceed by 2. We're good.
Okay, great. And then I will pull down the ongoing spawn.
Alright, and I will use Mirkwood to unexhaust Aragorn. And I'll add a resource too. And I'll pull down the King Spider. And then the Forest Spider will also engage me.
Right.
And I'll use the 1 resource on Aragorn to use Sneak Attack. And I'll sneak in a West Road Trap.
Very nice.
Ready for shadow cards?
I am. Alright, and yours first.
Alright, so Aragorn will block the King's, and the West Road Traveler will block the Forest Spider.
Okay.
No shadow effect on the first. No shadow effect on the second one. So 2 damage, no shield, shield.
Okay, and then I will
3 damage, 2.
And then I will feint the ongoing spawn. Will not attack. Shadow card would have been discard 1 attachment, so that would have whipped, but still not. And on to combat 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That will thus kill the Ungoliant spawn and make us victorious.
Excellent. Alright, good job.
Yeah, that was fun. So what are your final thoughts on this first quest?
I like this first quest because it introduces you to a lot of the challenges that come across in the game, especially with getting backed up on locations, as well as treachery cards that deal damage to exhausted characters. Usually when you're not expecting that, that can be really detrimental. I think it's all around a pretty good intro quest.
Yeah, I agree. It certainly has a design. I'm really glad that we got the option to play them going in spawn. Then it feels like you finish off by fighting the boss monster, and I like that aspect of this game.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's going to be it for this video then. Thank you for watching. I'll post some links down below for Twitter and Facebook and all social media. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.